And a very good morning to you. Welcome to the final day of competition here at the English Open, brought to you by the FootGolf Association of England. And we are looking down the fairway here of hole number 2. And just making their way up to the tee box here are the leading women's group. So the top 4 of the women that are playing to be champion. We've got Sarah White, Carolyn Kent, Laura Thompson and Claire Williams. And it looks like they're going to be teeing off in just a second. The scores currently, I know they've just played their first hole. I don't know the scores from that one. You've got Sarah White +5, Carolyn Kent +3, and Laura Thompson and Claire Williams both on 1 under at the moment. So that's how they're sitting. Behind them on the tee box of hole number 1, you can see the men's seniors. We'll have them coming through in just a little while. I've also got the groups prior to them. They're playing on hole number 4 just beside me here. I'm just going to spin around. Apologies if you've got motion sickness there. So they're playing on hole number 4. We'll go back to them in a minute. So we'll see the players as they come around just a bit. But we've got the, as I say, the women teeing off here on hole number 2. Somewhere where we haven't been. Nice new position for us here today. It looks like Claire Williams teeing off there, both shots landing in that little dip there, which is just ahead of the pin. We can see that just to our right here. So that's a very good afternoon to you all. Thank you for watching. Hello there, Ali. Good afternoon to you. The next shot coming in there. Looks like it's just going to dip into the, I think it's a red post there, so it has just sort of gone out of bounds. That was Laura, I think, just going out of bounds. Another shot, all right foot coming through there, but nice little turn we had there, which isn't too bad. So 3 of the shots, good grouping between them all. The first one just going into the out of bounds area as they come up to take their next shots. Now we saw yesterday in the first round of competition, we saw Claire doing extremely well, but then she met us on hole number 14 and had a bit of a disaster there. And she came up to me yesterday evening and said sorry for all the swearing. I don't think too much of it came through on camera, but if it did, like I said, we did apologise at the time. We're not apologising again for that. But yeah, she did come up to me and apologise for that. So it shot out of the road. It wasn't out of bounds, just in the rough there, just been played out. It's not too bad. That's better than taking a drop. Playing here, another gorgeous day, as you can see here. The started very cloudy this morning, but it's cleared up quite nicely. I've got a bit of blue sky. I can feel the sun burning the back of my legs right now. That's a lovely shot. That's stopped right next to the pin there. Look at that. Great line. And it just stayed in that little bit of rougher grass to the side of the hole, thus keeping it, stopping it from rolling too far ahead. Williams, current joint leader. Again, a good line. Just stayed off of the rough area on that, stayed on the green, close to the hole, so she'll be very happy with that. If she keeps smiling, she'll do very well today. Again, great weight on all of those second shots. Now this is a par 3 hole, so they look like they will all be taking par here, the first 3. If this goes in, now just got to push it a little bit. It's just stayed in that rougher grass on that fringe. So it didn't quite Williams for par, just sneaking in the side door there. They're going to head on over to hole number 3, which is a big par 5. Oh, is it going to come back? No, it's gone the other side of the hole. Oh dear, it looks like a couple of shots dropped there. Taking par. Oh. So taking a 5 there, dropping 2 shots. Laura Thompson. So it looks like Claire Williams might be taking the lead at the moment as she grabbed the par. And Laura dropping 2 as they move on to the big hole number 3 there. Big par 5. The men's seniors will be coming up in just a bit, but to my right, we've got the group containing, there's Chris Hopton there. I said that I wouldn't show him today. I lied. And hole number 4. So we've got Chris Lewis, Chris Hopton, Kyle Brown and Aaron Clancy. And this ball, once it just gets onto that, just that other side of hole number 4 here, it just does roll a fair bit. Now if you can just make out the buggy path in the front of the screen here, that buggy path, we've had players tee off on hole number 4, catch that path and just go all the way down. See the bush in the distance? The ball has rolled all the way down there. However, what they do is then they're able to pick the ball up. There is a drop box just beside, just the right hand side of that tree that we're looking at in the center of the screen there. They can pick it up and play from there with no penalty. And then I've seen a couple of people already able to do that and grab a birdie using that drop box. But this, lots of players playing it short. It's held up. It's held up. Lots of players have been playing it short and it gets close to the hole and just starts rolling back. Caught a few of them out here this morning. So we'll just see these putts coming through on here. There's Hopton. That's turning. Now as we see, is it going to hold up? That has caught. It stopped. That hasn't happened too often here this morning. Looking good. It's not stopping, is it? It has. Oh, this is quite unbelievable. I was up here about half an hour ago and I watched Charlie Arthur play, I'd say good 15-20 minutes ago, and he had to take a couple of attempts to get there because every time he got close to the hole, it was almost on the lip, dropping in, just rolled back, never stopped there at all. Seems everybody's been able to stop this time, but it just kept going, rolled all the way back, and he took about it was 3 attempts at the putt just a short while ago, but it seems to be holding up there. Hopton drops that in. The ladies behind me attacking hole number 3, the par 5. We've got the men's seniors. They're just putting into hole number 1, and we'll watch them tee off on hole 2. Say the hole number 4 that we're just looking at here is a par 4, 172 yards. Next group are teeing off there. We'll be seeing them in just a second. I'm just going to turn around, see all the gorgeous scenery in the background there. Look at that. What an incredible view. See some cloud, a little bit of cloud coverage in the distance, but as we move up, look at that. We see up. Look at that beautiful and then it just gets, it's all blue overhead, so the cloud just in the distance. And we'll go down to the tee box and we'll see the men's seniors group, the leaders of the over 45s. And that consists of Paul Morrissey, Gavin Howe, Colin Murray and Adi Harrell. Adi Harrell 5 under, Colin Murray and Gavin Howe both 6 under, and Paul Morrissey is 7 under at the start of play today. So they're going to be teeing off just here. We'll see them come through as well. We'll turn our attention back to the ladies group in a second as they play down on the 4th. They're just finishing up on hole number 3 right now, that big par 5. And so we'll be seeing them in just a second. But these men's senior group, the top of the seniors. Wasn't going to use the word pops there. I was going to get told off if I did. Ian's just messaged in on Facebook saying, good afternoon, where's Leanna? Now, for those of you that don't know, Leanna is my fantastic co-host that I work with on TJC. If you don't know TJC, then shame on you. Channel 49 Freeview, 757 Virgin. It's on YouTube, it's on Sky. You'll find me there. So it's her and I regularly working together, and actually I tell you what, I will get her along to a foot golf event one day. Now we've got a ball coming into play here. Just going to move out here. This ball that's just come down from hole number 4, just sneaking onto the fairway. So someone teeing off up there. I think it's one of Ant Broller, Thomas Innes, Alistair Dick or Adrian Burns. Their ball's just here. And that buzzing noise of the drone going overhead, some fantastic footage that drone's getting. Had a sneak preview of that yesterday. Looks incredible. Great tee shot here. All going around to that that little bowl area just there. So all quite good grouping, all 4 of these. And we've got so the men's senior group coming through here. Emma Ashcroft, hello Emma, saying good luck Paul Morrissey. Obviously Paul Morrissey out in front at the moment, that 1-shot lead he had over the other 2 players behind him. Now we do have a play for hole number 4. Actually, I might just follow this shot. It's got to go across. This. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Just had a lovely second shot there, right up near the pin. Bit of pace on that, looking very good indeed. Wonderful putt. Got to be happy with that, grabbing 2. Next shot comes in. There's not enough legs on that one. Most players seem to be taking that par here, but able to grab that extra shot. Take them where you can. Another lovely finish. Good pace on that. Very good shot. Excellent play from these gentlemen. And another putt 2 finish. I don't know if you just heard that groan going on behind me. Just going to spin around here to hole number 4. We watched this ball rolling down the hill here. It was very close to going to the hole. Looked like it was going to drop in, and then caught the slope and just kept going. This is the group of Ant Broller, Thomas Irons, Alistair Dick and Adrian Burns there. Just playing on hole number 4. The ladies group will be coming through in just a second. They'll be teeing off. Gotta punch that hard. If this doesn't stop, it's going back. It's picking up pace. Needs to turn there. It's not going to. Over that first lip now, it goes back. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. We'll stop in the longer grass there, but it's almost back to where he just started. I was talking about Charlie Arthur. This is exactly what happened to him a short while ago. Very close to the hole, and if it doesn't stop, there's a very small window of opportunity for that ball to stop. Now he's gone hard. It's gone really purposefully. It's just bounced out of the hole, and this is where it needs to stop, but it doesn't. It'll just go over the lip. Here it is. And it's going all the way back to him. Look at that. It's almost teasing him, saying, nope, try again. Try again. Horrible. Again. Now, it's turned a little bit. Is it going to roll back into the hole? It has. There we go. Truly, as I said, devastating to see, to happen. And another good putt. Okay, he's caught so many players out. Giving the wave, letting the ladies group know that they can play through. They're going to be coming down this slope. A few of the balls have appeared just here. We've got the seniors teeing off here on hole number 3. They're going up that first slope, and it's quite a big par 5, hole number 3. And if I just turn around, I can see the first of the ladies' shots coming down just in the distance there on that far side. So playing quite wide, and that ball stops. Just make that out just in the center of your screen. There we go, there we are. So played quite wide. Not many players have done that. Our next shot coming down. It looks also to be going down that side. Bit more pace on that, bit more purpose. Past the tree. We need it to turn. It doesn't look like it's turning. That's still got a bit of pace on it. If it just turns in a little bit. Now hopefully it'll turn and just stop in that longer fringe there. And it has. But playing uphill for the putt. Third shot. I don't know who's taking these. I can't quite see them. I can just make out shadowy figures in the distance. This one, a bit more central, but again, it's picking up pace. Picking up a lot of pace. It's not slowing, is it? And there it goes. But I think it'll stop in that. Again, stopping that fringe. It's gone a little bit forward. Doesn't want to go into that pond. Doesn't want to go. It has. Oh no! Drops into the pond. Oh. How much pace was that picking up? That ball just seemed to get faster and faster, didn't it? Fast. Oh. And then dropping in there. Whoever that was, we'll see in just a little while. Coming up onto hole number 2, we've got the first of the chasing group in the men's singles. Just spin around and we'll see that there they are. First in the chasing group of the men's singles. Now every one of the players in this group 9 under following yesterday's play. Gavin Craig, Sam Lee, Josh Patton and Jason Parkinson. So all 9 under. Like Gavin Craig teeing off there. playing to what is already, after seeing 3 of the groups come through, a familiar sight. The players just dropping the ball into that that first dip, as it were. It drops down kind of like a little bowl area that is just before the pin. It's the second shot. I know a lot of players were hoping to just get a little bit further than that. So as I said, this is our first of the chasing group. Only 4 shots off the lead. So that's how incredibly tight this competition is already. Coming a little bit further out now, looking to avoid the dip, maybe stay up on this side, but it hasn't got the legs. And it looks, if that doesn't stop, that's going to roll all the way back. Oh, it's still moving, it's picking up pace. Now with this, we can see why players are going into that dip area, because that slightly longer grass, it sits there, it holds. Miss it, this happens. It's still rolling back. There's every chance that's going to roll all the way back to the tee box. Actually, it wasn't the ladies teeing off on this group. We just had a shot come in. This is the shot from that one we saw. This is the other men's group. This is Amber Oller, Thomas Hines, Alistair Dick and Adrian Burns. Apologies. Just gone wide there. Now the ball did stop eventually, but look how close that is. Jason Parkinson taking his shot. Big tee shot, gets out of the bump and then just sits on the top there. Settles in the longer fringe. He'll be happy with that. Got a good 3-4 meters ahead of his competitors there. Right, second chance. It's got to go for this. Got to give it a big push. Get as close to that hole as possible. It's coming up. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. Wow. What a shot. Everyone's going to play it like that now. If you can grab 2 that way. Fantastic effort. Now everyone chatting about that. That was superb. Great shot. We'll go into hole number 3. Very happy. Now everyone else has to try and copy that. Go on, is it coming back? Oh, I tell you what! Sam Lee with a fantastic shot, matching. Oh, superb. So Josh Padden getting a 2. Sam Lee getting a 2. Craig, can he do it as well? That's why earlier, if you managed to see my preview video, I was saying how this group put a round together. Oh, that just caught the lip, that bump, didn't it? As you saw it bobble up, took all of the pace out of the shot. Still could make par though. Parkinson. Sam Lee the Don, as Dan James says. Absolutely. I love it when players rise to the challenge. They see, and this is turning as well. Jason Parkinson does it. And I hope you heard that. He goes, "Thanks for the line, Sammy." And he just saw that, how it rolled back in. Well, 3 fantastic efforts here. Gavin Craig now needs this for par. Oh, it's just stopped short. And he goes one over on this hole. So in that chasing group, Gavin Craig doesn't look too happy with that. Gonna be a little bit disappointed. Lovely. Getting burnt legs again. I put sun cream on today, a bit more than I did yesterday.
I haven't done it yet.
I was prepared.
It was a good sight in the mirror last night.
Lots of talk about so many players got sunburn yesterday. I think a fair few of them were like, well, that far north, it's not going to be hot. I wasn't even playing. But I had my back to the sun. I was like, I'll make sure I stay in my back to the sun. And I didn't even realise the backs of my legs very red indeed. So we moved. This is hole number 4. Now this has got to be dropped in. That was Alistair Dick there. We just saw dropping his putt. The ladies are about to tee off at the top there. It's great to see that group there all coming through. The group of Parkinson, Patton and Lee and Craig. Nearly all grabbing 2, 3 of them grabbing 2s, and Gavin Craig not going to be happy with that because they were all on -9, all on 9 under to start with. So they're going to be heading off. We've got the next men's group coming through. We'll see those in just a second, but I can see that I can hear. I can't see, but I can hear the ladies teeing off, and first of the tee shots coming through. If you can make that just in the centre there, moving towards the tree. It's going to come past the tree. It has. Still rolling. Now that's not too bad. I think that'll stop. Just saying, that's probably going to stop before the fringe as well. So actually, that's not a bad shot at all for a tee shot. Got to be quite happy with that. Next group of men's coming through. Tom Spink's just taken his tee shot from down there, and he very close indeed. Very good first shot from him. Tom Spink 10 under. We've got Joe McCourt and Thomas McMahon also in this group, all 10 under, and Kieran Hines, who was 9 under. This is how close it is. So 2 groups basically, both the 2 groups that we've just seen come through here could have been together, couldn't they? They could all played as one group, 9 and 10 under, just there. We'll see the leaders group come through in just a second. We've just seen the final tee shot of the women's coming through here, and it looks like it, if that doesn't stop, it should. It has. It looked like it was heading towards the pond just there, but it was able to stop, which is very good. Once again, a very good morning. If you've just tuned in, just logged on here this afternoon, then huge welcomes to you. Please do share, like, and let people know what's going on here today. Fantastic day's competition being brought to you. It has only just begun. This is our hole 2 that we've been focused on. We're looking here. The ball's currently sitting on hole number 4. This is the leading group in the women's competition, playing through just here. That's Williams, Thompson, Kent, and White. And last we checked, it was last we checked, it was tied when we started, but we do know that Laura Thompson dropped a couple of shots on hole number 2, whereas Williams managed to grab that pass. So we know Williams. I've got a feeling that at this moment, Williams is out in front. So they'll be taking their shots. We'll just head over here to see the tee shots from this chasing pack in the men's competition. 4 tee shots. And there's that grouping, just a few meters between them. And there's Joe in the light blue. He was 10 under prior to today, only 3 shots behind the lead. So any one of these players, and like we say, any one of the players in the group prior to these, put a run together, in with a chance of winning. Him with a chance of walking away English Open champion 2021. Just a slight turn just there. We'll leave them for a second and concentrate on the women making their putts here on hole number 4, and it looks like the ball just stopping. Now this has to be played. It's got to turn. If it turns right, it turns into the hole. Actually, it stopped. Got to be happy with that. Christ, stop. Goes in. I'm saying cool because I've seen those roll back. I've seen those cause so much grief, so much aggro. There's that ball. Has it stopped? There, it has stopped. This top ladies group able to get that ball to stop in that slightly longer grass near that pin. Williams just trying to drop that in, if that, and there's the stop. Fantastic. Playing very delicately, very gently, as we saw a lot of the men have played through and gone with a bit more power there. Let's had a round of applause. One of the players here managed to grab a 2. This is the problem. Oh, Claire. But luckily it hasn't gone back over the dip, over that lip just there, and is able to stop. So it's not as bad as some of the shots we've seen. Has to push it in. There we go. So I think this one has to be played just that little bit harder than you expect. If you play it soft and it starts rolling back, it's, well, it's curtains, isn't it? Well done. I think Williams may have dropped a shot there. Thompson didn't. So they're still very close between those two. The women's competition, I'll keep you updated on the scores as the day goes on. It is only hole 4, so still very early in the competition for them. The chasing pack of the men's singles will be coming through in just a bit. As I turn around, see the ladies grab their bags, they head down. As I turn around past the buggies, and we see in the distance our leading group, the top 4 players. Neil Shave, Liam Shute, both 11 under before the day started. Michael Airley, 12 under before this hole, and the current leader, David Quigley, 13 under. Now David, yesterday, I was speaking to him on, this is one of those moments where I'd go, and this is what he had to say, and we'd cut to a video of that. Never happened. He had just played hole 14, and we'd just finished filming on hole 14. He went and got a hole in one on it, just as I just missed filming his hole in one. He was yeah, he wasn't happy, in a fun way. Hopefully he's going to hold it against me. So we can see them putting in there on hole number 1. This is Liam. We can see lining up there. Ali going, go Liam. Isn't it gorgeous? Standard finish for Mr. Shoots. This group, they're going to be pushing each other so hard on this course. It's going to be some amazing foot golf between all 4 of these players in this group. They are top of the game. Every one of them pulled out such an incredible round yesterday. -13, -12, -11. between them all. And today, the conditions very much the same, very similar indeed. So they're going to be playing and hoping that they're going to be doing the exact same thing that they did over the last day or so, and they're going to be able to. Josh has just messaged in on Facebook saying one of the best 4 balls I've seen. I mean, it is. Every one of these players superb. We've got the English players, the Scottish players here doing bits, and we thought that the Scottish players would do very well on this course. They might be used to maybe a bit more of a hilly course, perhaps. Some of the courses in Scotland do have a little bit more of an up and down feel to them as they're playing, but they've come into this Open and absolutely shown why they are considered some of the best foot golfers. Now, playing wide on this left hand side, heading towards me just here. I may have to move if that ball doesn't stop. It has. I tell you what, that's an angle that we've not seen any players play so far. Very wide shot. Now turning round, this is a bit more of a traditional shot, going to that bowl area, hoping to just move out of it, and it has. Only just. Liam shoots with his tee shot, coming up the fairway here, quite central into that base. Now, if you want to see some grouping, take a look at this. All 3 balls, 3 of the 4 next to each other there. Excellent grouping. We had the final tee shot. Look at this monster tee shot. That is a huge effort. I think that was Neil Shave. Big shot from him. Look at that. Hell of an effort. It was. Absolutely huge shot from Neil. Biggest tee shot we've seen so far on this hole number 2. So we've got the current leader, David Quigley, just here, having to play across the course, very close to me here on the camera. Takes his shot, looking for that turn. I think that's turned a little early. Didn't quite have the pace. Now, if this keeps going, he needed to stop here. Not the best of attempts. He can still grab par here. We know his putting capabilities. Liam now. Liam drops a 2. Fantastic shot from Liam Shoots. Grabbing a 2, grabbing 1 back on the leaders. Now he's got a 2. We know Quigley's going to get a 3. I don't know what happened on hole 1, so he's going to grab a shot on him just there. So he, without counting hole 1, he's within a shot of him. This lead. I will keep you updated of the leaderboard as we go in. Headley. Oh, they all birdied. There we go. I've just been told they all birdied hole number 1. So that is Liam grabbing a shot on the leader there. So he moves up into 2nd place now. So he'll be now 12 under, joining Michael Headley. Actually, who has already taken his next one. He'll be dropping a shot. Oh, and it's to turn it, isn't it? Looks like Quigley could drop 2 shots here on Liam. The 2-shot advantage he had has now gone.
Easily done.
That's how easy it can happen. Neil Shave. After that huge tee shot, with what looked like, of the 4, the easiest putt, misses it. This group are going to be worth watching. And we've seen how quickly the lead can change just in this group. So we've got the chasing group. They're only a couple of shots behind this lot. Only one shot behind them. So they could now be moving into the top group. I'll be checking out the leaderboard in just a short while, and we'll see exactly what is happening here. So this is going to be very tense, very close between all of these players. Incredible effort. Shave to grab par. Oh my word! It's short. Oh. Now we had a comment come in a little while ago, one of the best 4 balls he's seen, and we've seen that happen. So ends up with a 4 after a tee shot that was next to the hole practically. Grabs a 4. Liam grabbing a 2 there. Quigley and Shave, the 2 Scottish boys, are going to be very disappointed in hole number 2. Is it a sign of things to come? Liam calm at the back here. Now I'm now looking at the leaderboard. Now after 14 holes, we've got Stuart Campbell is now currently in the lead, 17 under. Tom Wood behind him, 14 under. Callum Haig also 14 under. Tom Spink 14 under. David Quigley 14 under. That's without playing the hole that we've just seen. So that's how the current leaderboard. Remember, those players have gone out prior, before this leading group. So it's a couple of players. I'd say 17 under from Stuart Campbell there, and he's played 14 holes already. So who knows? He could end up winning it if it all goes wrong here. We are going to be following this leading group at the moment, but as we've just said, with the players that are chasing them, say Stuart Campbell, 17 under now, and he's currently on hole 15 or hole 16 now, so he's almost finished. He's almost finished. Now we've got this leading group. They're going to be playing on hole number 3. While they're doing that, I'm going to turn to hole number 4 as we see this ball behind me on the gravel. Now that is going to roll, and it's going to keep rolling, and it's going to roll all the way down the hill. It's still going. Still going. That's gonna go way beyond there. So we've got the drone flying overhead, the X group just up the top there. So I'll try and find a nice flat bit of ground to pop the tripod on. Apologies, a little bit wonky the shot there. That's these players coming down here. Look at that. I mean, this is looking up, and we've still got a fantastic view as well. We've been spending a lot of our time looking down, looking up to the hills here in the Ripple Valley. It's been just been incredible, hasn't it? Lots of hellos and messages coming through on Facebook. So big hello to all. Yes, we're going to stick around following the leading group. I'm sure they're going to be able to push on, been able to grab a great deal. I'm just looking behind me, seeing that ball is still rolling. It's still going. It hasn't stopped yet. It's still. I think it's just about to hit the hedge. I think someone might have to go get it for him. There is a drop box that he can place it in. So it's a long walk. I think it's down by the hedge right now. Hopefully someone's gone to grab it for you. Oh, of course they haven't. Yeah. Drop box.
Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah, please.
So just asking for that to be collected. Good, isn't it? What, the top one as well?
Yeah.
Oh well, there we go. I've just got the news on hole number 3. Liam, well, hole 3's a par 5. Liam put it in for 2. So Liam Shoot's got a 2 on 2 and a 2 on 3. So he's just saved himself five shots. No, 4 shots. 4 shots. 3 and a 1. So he's just saved himself 4 shots, and that's put him. Well, he must be minus 14 right now. We're just seeing if that's coming through. Score hasn't gone through onto the actual leaderboard just yet. It's still saying Stuart Campbell 17 under just here. As we see this ball flying through here. Yeah, we've still got Stuart Campbell out in front, 17 under. We're just waiting for the scores to update. Once they do, we'll know exactly what Liam has just done there. So he's got a 2 and a 2 on the big par 5. As we watch Parkinson. Oh, a bit of a roll there. We've seen, this is the ball that we saw rolling down the pathway just a second ago. It's been collected. It was placed into the drop box. However, this is where you get punished. So Josh Patton now, from, as they say, they're discussing whether it's going to sit just here next to the hole. They're discussing how to play this. Do you go right, do you go left, do you try and stop it close to the hole? Parkinson going very wide here, looking for that turn. Looking for that turn. If he gets this angle right, it's just a bit short. Just a bit short. And now it rolls, but it will get to the you see that ridge of slightly longer glass, and that's where it'll stop. Well, I will get the update on the scores for you. Hasn't updated on the scoreboard just yet. But it's looking very close. Gavin Craig to take his shot now. This tricky hole. Now, as long as it stops before this first lip here, this is where it needs to stop. And it has. There we are. That's exactly where he wanted it to stop. He should be able to take a 3 here. Hole number 4 being a par 4. So he should be able to grab a shot back here. Sam Lee. So I'll do that superb putt on hole number 2. Look at that, look at that. Sam Lee, absolutely superb. Aye. Sam Lee doing it all for the cameras. Every time we look at him, we see him, he does something special like that. Parkinson now. Now he's got to play uphill. He's put a lot on this, gone straight for it. He's very aggressive putts. He didn't have it rolling back. Went straight for it. Able to just grab that 3 on this par 4. Now Josh. Still in with a chance of the birdie. This is his 3rd attempt. Little turn, drops, gets it as well. Fantastic. It is a beautiful day. I've got Stuart messaging, wishing everyone good luck from Brunei. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we've got an updated leaderboard. I'll give you that in just a second. As Gavin Craig makes his putt. Well done to all them. We're going to spin the camera around and we're going to look up towards our group teeing off in the distance there. Let's give you that updated leaderboard. We've got let's go from, well, 5th place. We've got tied 5th at the moment, David Quigley, Tom Spink, Matthew Morgan, all 14 under. Tied 3rd place, Michael Edley, Callum Haig there, the squeaky voice wonder that is Cal Haig. They're 15 under. Then we've got Liam Shoots, currently in 2nd place now, and he is 16 under after playing just 3 holes. Stuart Campbell 17 under after playing 14 holes. So with lots to go. So I say Stuart Campbell in the lead at the moment, 17 under, but he's played 14 holes. He's played the most out of the top group there. Some on 3, some on 8 holes. Callum there, or Big Cal, rounded player there that he is. He's played 11 and he's 15 under, so he's got a few holes to go. He's not going to be able to grab too much more. But at the moment, it's looking like, I say, Stuart Campbell, he's set the pace, but Liam Shoots is tearing up the leaderboard right now as this shot comes down to our left-hand side. Now this is the chasing group that went out second to last, I think, of Spink, McCourt, McMahon and Inns. The next tee shot has just been taken. As you see it coming down right in the middle of the fairway. I'd love to see a ball just keep rolling. If this rolls right, it will roll right into the hole because it'll have enough pace to stop it. But this is turning. This is turning to our left. It's landing in this slightly longer grass. It'll slow it down a bit, but if it doesn't slow down, if it hits the gravel path, oh no, it's hit the gravel path. This is where it starts rolling. However, not the baddest, not the worst thing that can happen. Now with it rolling down the hill, the player can then go pick it up, put it into the drop box. If it stops on the path, then he can choose to play it, or he can put it in the drop zone. No penalty for putting it in the drop zone and take the shot. Well, he's basically beside the drop zone now, so he might as well do that. I can't see that. I wouldn't want to play it from the path. He's not going to get penalised for taking the drop, so that'll be in the drop zone. However, he's got to go get his ball. That's a long walk. That's a long walk. Where did that go? Is it behind the tree? I can't even see the other ball. I've missed the final tee shot. It's behind that tree there. There we are. We're watching this one roll. It hasn't stopped at all now. But you can put it in. Yeah, absolutely. Put it in the drop box. So as soon as it gets there, in that drop zone, done. It's nice. There's no penalty for that. As I say, the only thing is nobody stops it for you because they were scared to. Yeah, it's like we'll get them just in case.
You don't know. Are these the leaders?
But
yeah,
would yeah, this is the penultimate group. Penultimate group.
Well, they are the leaders, to be fair, because the leaderboard's changed big style.
Well, Liam in the next group has just moved up to second.
Yeah, him and Tom, they've got 2s on.
And both got 2s on the last one. So Tom got 2 on the last one. It's still. It's 17 under at the top, Stuart Campbell, but he's played 15 holes now. So, you know, he's put out good effort, and who knows, could all go wrong.
Yeah, 17, 16, 15.
He has called stop. Yeah, you just drop it in the box, no penalty for that.
Wait, any penalty for going in the box?
No. That's what they can say.
Save on the path, yeah. Oh, right.
Oh,
just drop it in the box.
Thank you.
Well, it's a free shot. He's got it, Tom. He's got it. You get a free shot. Yeah, we just said.
And just as you can see the shot going there, lots of discussion going on about where the shot's going to be played from. You see the shot coming from behind the tree here. This is looking good. Oh. I've got to move because Joe McCourt is just the other side of the gravel path, so I will just come around here. Now we can see Joe playing across the path. That's just gone wide. We'll stop on that rougher grass just there. Now it looks like he's playing from down there. From what I know, why is he not putting it in the drop box? No, it doesn't. There's no penalty. There's no penalty for the drop box. No, there isn't. Not if it stays on the path. No one else has done it. Everyone's just picked it up and put it back in the drop box. There's no penalty for the drop box from the path. There's no penalty to put it in the drop box from down there. That's what everyone said. Did he still want to play it, did he? Okay. Well, there we are. He still wanted to play, and now he's put it behind the tree. This is going to roll. Well, a little bit of a, well, as I say, the rules were set out. Everyone knew. The referee, I had a chat with him and he did tell me. No penalty for going into the drop box, and yet chose to play, and he's now behind that tree, over the path, coming in. See, there's a 3. What we will do here is we'll see this group, and then the leading group are going to be coming through. We will see them putt, and then I'm going to move on to a next couple of holes, move up to hole 7, hole 8, and we'll catch up with them there, and we'll see them all coming through. And so a very short break is what I will take. I'll come back with an updated leaderboard and some more amazing foot golf action for you. So we'll see these final 2 groups before we move on. Tom Spink now. I've seen Tom do some amazing long range putts in the past, different courses around the country, around the world. When he's on fire, when he catches his putts, they just go, everyone seems to drop in. So it's always a surprise to see when he does actually miss the hole. McCourt, that's just going to roll straight back, though it might stop before it goes over that first bump. This is where we need it to stop now. And it just went over. There we go. And as it goes over, it starts rolling back, as you can see just there. And this is so tempting, so teasing. It's the hole saying no, do it again. This time, get it right. It's not going to turn. It's straight back. Now, will this one stop? It looks like it's too much pace on it. There it is. Straight back again. Truly devastating for Joe. Now, just a short while ago, we saw Jason Parkinson in this same position. Absolutely punched the putt. Put so much power into it, and it was like a solid, strong putt. Joe's put a bit more into that. This time, look, dead straight and straight in. This is where you can see in his face. He knows that's what I should have done the first time. Why didn't I do that the first time? Wearing Alistair's top. I love seeing that from all the FootGolf players. The sharing of the polo shirts, the name shirts, the country shirts, the club shirts. It's fantastic. I love having got a couple of them at home from all of some of the countries that I've seen play. That's a bit short. Oh no! Look at that! It teetered on the lip of the cup there. Wow. And we're just waiting here for these putts to go through, and then we've got that top group to come through. That's going to come straight back. That's got a bit too much pace on it to stop. And we try again. Now he's just seen Joe. A couple of attempts of this. Third one, go no. Gone for that stronger putt. This is a bit more power on this. There we go. Straight line, straight in. Well done. Well done. Thomas McMahon there, still in that chasing group. So Kieran play. There's Tom finishing off, and it looks like we are good to go. That final group, we will turn around. We will watch this final group play this hole, then we will move on to the other side of the course. That will be holes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. So we'll head over there. Then we've got some of the trickier holes, a bit more the look shorter, and yet they play around with the mind a little bit. The optical illusion that is hole 14 will play. Hole number 9, tricky slope on hole number 9. Hole 11, change of position for the tee area on hole number 11. We've got our first tee shot. I don't know who teed off there. I think it was Liam. So Liam shoots. Actually, the ball's stopping up there. That's a tricky first shot. A lot of players have been hitting this left-hand side of the fairway as we're looking at it. Second shot coming through there. I think that was Michael Eardley. His ball going to be rolling beyond the tree. It'll just catch this next slope here, turn in a tiny bit, but not much. Not much at all. It's going to turn, and that's going to hit that longer fringe grass at the back there. We've got Quigley has just taken his tee shot, so that's stopped it. His tee shot, that's very close to Liam Shute's tee shot, just up here. Hasn't stopped either. Hasn't carried. And then finally, we have Neil Shave. Him of the big shot. Oh, he's gone up. Oh, he's gone up. Oh, he's come out again. Just into the hedge. It took all of the pace off it. He's not going to be happy with that at all. I think a lot of I'd almost be tempted to play down this left-hand side, maybe get it into the buggy path. If it goes on there, take that drop shot, which we saw Kieran not take the last attempt here. We don't know. I still don't know why he didn't, but he chose to play, and it is obviously his prerogative. But I think he made that a lot harder for himself by doing that. So I say this is the last of this particular broadcast. That will only be a short break. We'll only be gone for 5 or 10 minutes at the most as I jump into the buggy, grab a drink, and I'll be drinking while we drive. I'm not driving, and it's not proper drinking, as you might say, and I'll be heading over to our next set of holes on the other side of the course there, and we'll catch up with these guys and the previous groups as well. So we'll get ahead of them and see them coming through. This is a big shot. Neil Shave, his second shot here. Look at that, a lot more roll going here. That could end up in the pond. It has. He's ended up in the pond. His hat's come off. He's looking a little bit unhappy here. Liam coming across the fairway. Straightened up. I think he needed to come just a little bit further out. Is this going to go into the pond as well? Oh, hit the post and then has rolled in. Now there is a change on the leaderboard here. Let's give you the update. We've still got Stuart Campbell out in front after playing 15 holes, but and Tom Wood is now 16 under after playing 14. Matthew Morgan after playing 11 holes is 16 under. Liam 16 under here, and we've got this next tee shot. This is Quigley, his second shot coming through here. This is a better turn on this one. Might just go to the right of the hole. It has. Is this should stop before the pond, hopefully. Oh, that's gone in the pond as well. So I was giving you that leaderboard. It is well, some fantastic effort to go in here. Michael Eardley that we've got here 15 under, tied in 5th position now. We've got Tom Spink 15 under. We've got James Firth 15 under. Liam Shute, Matthew Morgan, Tom Wood all 16 under. Stuart Campbell after 15 holes is 17 under. So all to play for, but we've got Liam Shute, Tom Spink, Michael Eardley. They've only played 3 or 4 holes so far, so they are the ones to be keeping an eye on, as they're the ones that could be closing in on that top of the leaderboard there. Say Stuart Campbell at the moment currently 17 under at the top, but he's played, as I said, 15 holes. It's going to be a very close finish, isn't it? Oh, this is so exciting. So Neil Shave, good attempt out of the pond. What, Sean, actually, what a shot, wasn't it? We've got David next. Oh, he hit the post. He should have moved the post. I think he could have moved it. I've seen players take him out. The thing is, you don't see the post when you go to it. You think, oh, I've just got to hit it up there. And if you just one slight missed kick. Liam now. This is his 3rd shot. Remember, this is a par 4. That's good. Now he needs that to stop. Otherwise, that's not going to stop. That's a much better attempt out of the dip there. Just mark that ball. So these players sort of tit for tatting right here. Eardley, left hand side of the hole. He's come round to the right. He's looking to stop it here, and it has. That's the only place the ball will stop, in that area, from basically where the ball is towards the hole. If you can get it to stop in any area, if it goes just over that very slight hill, it rolls all the way back to basically where Liam is standing right now. Is that going to turn enough? Is that going to turn enough? Oh, it's just a bit short. The ball started to veer to its left. It looked like it might just catch it. But as I was just saying, if it doesn't stop in that one area, it goes right back. So it's a second attempt, a redo for Liam. Got to punch it straight, got to hit that hole. Thing is, if it's short, it rolls back and it's short. This is catching out players. So Liam could drop a shot here. Has to go for this. He only wants to be dropping one, doesn't he? That's short again. Oh my word. He needs to stop, regain his composure. 2 shots dropped. And this is how quickly things can change. That's not going to turn. He's gone. It's done exactly the same thing. He's doing it again. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, it's horrible to watch. Is this the moment? On hole 4, Liam, after doing 2 exceptional holes prior to this. Go on, yes. In his head, you can see the disappointment in his face. He knows it. Why didn't I do that the first time? Now the other players, they've not seen how the other players have done this so far today. And as we know, if you've been watching, the players have had to go hard. And as we see, David Quigley saw Liam go that little bit firmer on his putt. Goes that bit firmer, makes it. First attempt. But he did take 2 shots from the pond there. It's Neil Shave out of the pond. Makes par. Headley for par. Well done. So not a great set of shots for this leading group on hole number 4 there. They're going to head over to hole number 5. They'll be teeing off there just to the left hand side as we're looking at right now. I'm going to head into my buggy. I'm going to move on to our next group of holes. I'll head towards holes 7, 8 and 9 just there. We'll catch up with these guys there and the others. Did Mick get a birdie there? Mike Early got the birdie. He got 1, 2, 3. He did, yes. The third one was coming across, didn't he? He set it on the 2 and the 3. So yes, he did. Apologies. Getting the birdie there. I thought that was for par. But grabbed that birdie. Well done. So he's still pushing for that top spot as well. So very close indeed. Lots to come. Lots will change as we continue. I'm going to be signing off just now, but I will be back. Please do share, like the video, and we'll be back in just a few minutes time as I whiz over to the other side of the course, and we'll catch up with a couple of the other groups, and then we'll see these leaders coming through as well. I'll see you all in just a little while. Don't go anywhere. This is a fantastic Sunday afternoon.